All right, let me bring to the stage our next fine performer. And I do say performer because he is a performer. He's a performer like no other performer you've ever seen perform in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the amazing Tomas.
When I say toe, you say mas, toe, toe. I'd like to dedicate this set to all the doo-doo eating, vomit tasting, pee drinking, jelly donut making, hoe slapping, kitty cat licking, cesspool swimming, fried chicken, nose picking, butt licking, Richard Prime making, ghetto blasting, big daddy cane knocking, saliva spraying, fart laying, nose dipping, waitress tipping, you being watching, WB taping, suckers. Microsoft Word. Hi everybody, I'm Tomas. I kind of have a long name. I'm Tomas Donzuelos San Miguel de Agosto Martinez Garcia Pamplona Izquierda Derecha Pamplona Medina. But for short, you guys could just call me T. And that's my name. My father is Hispanic and my mom is Rick Moranis. That's been my birth control for many years, looking like the dork from Ghostbusters. Okay, firstly, I'd like to point out, and secondly, I'd like to say this. Thirdly, I'd like to say a few small words of, at, to, it, no. Fourthly, I'd like to look at it this way. And fifthly, I'd like to show you guys a trick. You ready for a magic trick? That's right, I am the amazing Tomas. I've sworn to use my powers for the goodness of humanity. Occasionally, however, I do make small buildings crumble, and then I comb wreckage for free office supplies. All right, my rope trick. It's on, like Goldie, like Donkey, like Chi-Chan, not a deer, but like Carol Mosley. When I go to the porn shop, I like to get myself a giant 12-inch double-ended. I'm in it to win it. I'm on it like vomit. Nobody ever gets that. All right, let's do my rope trick. Here we go. Put a little twist on the rope. I pause for the cause. I wait for the magic. The ends come off the rope. And now I've got a rope with no ends. People say, hey, toe to the moss. I know where the ends are. They're over here. Now, despite the horrendous pun, watch the ends that go on the loop. And now, with the face of an angel, the hands of a god, and the heart of a rat. Fucking presto, it's magic. All right, you ever see the one where the magician takes scissors, he cuts the rope, and then he puts it back together? Did you ever see that trick? That trick is so late August of 98, 99, or even possibly the triple O. I don't have any scissors on me, but I can improvise. See? Thank you for noticing. That trick kind of sucked. Save the applause for the end because I have a kind of a weak finish, but watch the ends. I have two ropes. If I want to fix them, guys, how would you like me to fix them? The easy way or the hard way? Easy way? Sure. There you go. JKLOL. Let me do the hard way. Watch closely. This is years of practice and self-denial. A little knot and voila. This is the part people throw money. Coins hurt, but I'll get used to the pain. Sometimes when I'm lucky, the ladies throw undergarments. I'm making a quilt. It may not be warm, but it's fun. All right, watch the ends, watch the middle. This one becomes very tiny, shoots across the hollow core, goes over to here. The next one, due to lack of technical variety, goes across the carpet of pleasure. and goes over here. Now, a lot of people think that I'm using phony, baloney, tricky, special magic robe that you can get at like a magic novelty manufacturing company like Fun Incorporated at 2100 North Major Avenue in Chicago. But for those people who think that, I laugh at them. I do not. So you guys ready for my skills portion of the program? Sure, mister. I always had problems tying knots. I could never tie a knot. See, I tried to give it one of these knots here. See? They never stay. I'd even try to give it one of these crazy mega colossal hyper deluxe knots, but those would never stick either. I found that I was pretty good for a kid with glasses at doing a one-handed knot. So here we go, the skills portion of the show. I'd like to dedicate this one to all my babies, mamas. The one-handed knot. Ooh. A lot of people ask me to do that trick twice, so I'll save you guys the trouble of asking. I'll do it again, or at least until this guy here likes it. Here we go. The one-handed knot. Hey! Thank you. And you don't mess with the best. You don't fool with the cool. When you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people died. I've got some more tricks to perform here, but before I do the tricks, I'd like to play my favorite game. Are you ready to play my favorite game? It's called Tree or Jesus. That's the name of the game. The object of the game is I will do an impression, and you have to tell me if I'm doing an impression of a tree or of Jesus. Here we go. Let's get started. Tree or Jesus? I am a tree. All right, tree or Jesus? Tree. All right. The next one, tree or Jesus? That was a tree. All right, last one, tree or Jesus? What am I? Hold on. I'm a tree. I wouldn't be that sacrilegious. I like to play a lot of fun games, like when I'm in the city on Michigan Avenue, I like to play Bluetooth or Crazy. Time to do my best trick. Normally I save my best trick for the end of my show, but nobody really sticks around to the end of my show, so I'm going to do my best trick right now. It's a trick with a bottle. That's the part you guys go, ooh. And I also need this here, this little paper bag. My act goes to no expense. All right, guys, watch the bottle. It goes inside the bag. I pause because I wait for magic. I reach inside, and the bottle changes into a different one. It's a Coca-Cola bottle. Now, the hardest part of that trick is actually making them change back. So I throw a smoke bomb, and it changes back into the bottle. Wow, did you feel the love leave the room on this trick? Let me do the trick again. Look, I'll prove to you, because I don't want to cheat you guys much. You know, the bottle goes inside the bag. I wiggle my fingers. The power of Christ compels me. I reach inside, changes into the bottle of Coke, and then voila, changes back into the other bottle. Thank you. It's all right. Last time I saw that trick, I forgot to clap too. Thought you got ripped off and then got a good trick. Making them rash judgments. You know, I used to have a friend of mine, she would make rash judgments, but then again, she was an expert on herpes. All right, I'm going to bring up somebody here for my last trick. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Is there somebody in the audience who'd like to help out the amazing Tomas here? It would be a lot of fun being a participant in the magic show. How about, let's see, how about this nice young lady right here in the front row? Would you like to help me out? Watch your step. Mr. Joe will help you come on up to the stage. Here she comes. You can watch. Here she comes. All right. Hi there, Pooh Bear. What's your name? Kate. Great, Kate. The amazing Tomas. Kate, I'm going to show you a trick. This has been handed down generations in my family because nobody wanted it. My grandfather was an artist. My great-grandfather was an artist. I don't have a real job either. And the trick I'm going to show you is with the Tic Tacs. So you get to take the Tic Tac. If you want, you can have one. I'm a giver. Would you like one? Okay, all right. I just put 4 Tic Tacs in my hand. A little history on this trick. Years ago, I used to be in a circus sideshow. Yes, true story. And we were on, it was a pretty cool show. It was called the William Dark Cycle Circus and Freak Show Spectacular. Thank you. And we did that when I was a younger guy. I'm 33 now, but I read at a 34 level. Anyway, we traveled around the country and we stunned the teeming masses. And there was a guy, he was like a professional knife thrower. Another guy was a fire eater. One guy, he was tattooed like a blue puzzle. Yeah. And then another guy, this is kind of tragic, he lost his eye because of sinus cancer, but he beat the cancer, and they removed the top of his mouth and he could stick his tongue out of his eye. Yeah, grossy Josie, but it was a cool party trick. Anyway, here's the trick. I would do this trick all the time, and it's a trick with Tic Tacs. I have 4, right? And then, Kate, you're going to talk into the microphone here in a second, but how many do you see? 4, mister. Yeah, do you see 4? Right? Now, normally I have water, but spit is a very good way to kill the germs because the spit gets in the germs' eyes so they can't see where they're going, so the germs lunge at each other. Fun fact. How many do you see there, Pooh Bear? See 1, all right? And then how many are here? Okay, 3, all right? This one goes into my left eye. See? My parents are cousins. All right, so a little bit of spit on there. How many do you see there? And if you can't, talk in the microphone so they can hear you. 1, very good. And then how many are here? 2. Okay, 2. This one goes into my right eye. Now remember 3 things when I do this. 911. How many do you see here, Glitter Bear? And then how many are here? 1. Okay, this one goes up the nose. And the mouth. Okay, we're going to bring them back. Yay. The left eye. I don't know if this is magic or tragic. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. Thank you. Number 3. Oh my goodness, that almost went past my heart chest cavities and deep into my fallopian tube. I would have been a goner. Number 3. Number 3, and the very last one. Number 4, all 4 Tic Tacs. All the applause is for my gal pal, Kate. Kate, thank you very much for helping me out. Watch your step as you exit the stage. One more round of applause for Kate. Hey, you guys are really nice. I appreciate all the kind attention. If you had half as much fun as I had twice as much fun as you. I'm the amazing Tomas. Bye-bye.
Yeah.